Hello and welcome to Hexed Encountered. My name's Joe. In this video, I just wanted to kind of give you an update for March as far as plans and status and things like that. This isn't necessarily a channel update. I'm not going to go through all the statistics from February and all that stuff because I'm doing this before February is actually over, this being leap year. So that's part of it too. But one of the big developments, I guess, this week is that I started a new job. If you remember back in November, I think it was, I did a video where I explained that I was losing my job at the end of 2023, which did happen. And so I've been looking for a new job. I did find one. It's a good job, and I'm really looking forward to seeing how things go and so on. But so that's good news, but it's also mixed news as far as the channel goes, because it kind of puts, I guess, a little bit of uncertainty on how much I'll be able to do based on my schedule, and there is some travel involved with this role and so on. So that could impact how much time I have to do gaming videos. I'm going to continue to do videos, obviously. I really enjoy doing them. I enjoy playing the war games, and I enjoy talking about the war games and the sports games as well. So you will continue to get content from Hexed Encountered. It just may slow down a bit. And so I did want to talk about that. Now, as far as what will be happening in March, again, this could be I have too much ambition for what's actually possible, because again, I don't know how much time I'll have. I also have a family vacation this month, or March, I should say. Depending on when you watch this, it could be February 29th or it could be in March. So I do have a vacation coming up, though. That's the thing. So there will be a week when I won't be able to do anything. I'm going to try and do some stuff and get some stuff kind of in the can so that it will be available for everybody. But yeah, expect that to be kind of, as far as output goes, it's up in the air very much for this month. Now, I did mention in my February channel update that I wanted to maybe do a kind of naval theme for March. There will be some naval content. I probably won't do a theme. I also considered doing March in Russia, Eastern Front month, because I realized I have a lot of Eastern Front games. I really enjoy gaming the Eastern Front. Just the scale and the scope of that war was ridiculous. But I enjoy, I'll be honest, I enjoy all the theaters of World War II. World War II is very interesting, and there is a lot of diverse gaming available in the World War II context because of all the different theaters and combatants and so on. So you may see, in fact, I would be surprised if you did not see some Eastern Front related content as well as the naval stuff. I do want to get Jutland is one of the naval games I want to play. I'm going to probably do some submarine related stuff, likely the Hunters. I kind of have gone back and forth on which one of the Gregory Smith submarine games I want to do, but probably the Hunters, and then we'll see how long my career can go. That may become like an ongoing series. I can keep it set up somewhat and see how long I can survive. I do have the Hunted as well. I think the odds would be against me playing well enough or being lucky enough to actually survive the entire course of the 1939 to 43 time period in the Hunters to get to the Hunted, when things, of course, get even more difficult as Allied technology catches up and the submarines start to really take some losses. So that would be another thing. I remain really, really desirous of playing Empire of the Sun. And Harsh Rules did a really nice series on how to play that game, so that would actually help. If you haven't checked out Ben Harsh's channel, I recommend it. I'm not afraid to throw a shout out to some of my fellow content creators. There's so many people that do so many great things in that vein. He's one, and yeah. So if you haven't checked that out, I would definitely check out his channel. He's got a ton of different playthroughs, and he goes through the rules really in depth and goes through everything step by step. So as someone who creates content, I can tell you that that's probably a fairly significant investment in time and not real easy to do. So kudos to him for that. But yeah, to get back on track, I'm thinking there'll be at least 2 or 3 Probably at least 3 naval related games. There are some other things I have as well that I could do in the naval vein, and then probably some Eastern Front stuff. And talking about that specifically, kind of in a tangent, is the platoon level tactical series that I did. Started last year, kind of petered out a little bit. I never really did a wrap up for it for the 4 series that I was covering. I would like to add 2 more series to that, and that's part of the reason I haven't done a recap, because I've been kind of weighing how and when to do those. Those 2 would be the Tactical Combat series from Multi-Man Publishing and the Fighting Formations series from GMT. So that would bring the total to 6. Those are both platoon level tactical series, so they fit. They are different than the other ones I've done. The 4 that I've done so far have all been fairly similar in a lot of ways. Mechanically, at least. Like the MMP series, TCS, and Fighting Formations both have somewhat unique mechanics. They each have a mechanic that's a key central mechanic to the series that is outside of what the other ones have. It works in a different way. They're both very creative and a lot of fun, but they're a little bit more complicated, somewhat, a little more complex, I would say, than the 4 we did so far. So I do plan on starting that, and you may see at least an introductory video for both, for a game from both of those series, or at least one of those series in March as well. At least that's the blueprint I'm going for. And so I've had you guys look at my ugly mug long enough. I think I will probably sign off. Well, I'm not probably. I am going to sign off now. And you can look for the first video of March to be really soon, probably the March 1st or March 2nd, something along those lines. I do try to put out things more often on weekends, and then maybe 2 or 3 during the week. Now that's been my goal thus far, and as I said at the very top of this video, that may change. We'll see. I remain hopeful, but I do have a life. I have a wife. I have a job now, and things are a little bit more complicated, and time is a little bit more difficult to come by. So please bear with me. I do appreciate everyone's support. Continue to please like, if you like the video, like it in YouTube. Share it around so other people maybe can check it out. And if you have not subscribed, subscription is always the most beneficial, I guess I would say, way of supporting my channel, at least in terms of, you know, genuinely good feedback from me. I can see the number of subscribers I have, and if that number continues to rise, then that tells me that I'm doing things that people find interesting. So that is always good to realize. So that's going to do it for now. So look for some more content here coming up. The volume may change, but I will continue to try to give as much worthwhile content as I possibly can. So thank you again for all your support. It's on to a new month, and for now, that's it. I'm Joe. This is Hexed Encountered, and until next time, as always, happy gaming.